Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will discuss about another important and interesting topic in Dynatrace, which is the Dynatrace automation with Python. Okay, before getting to this video, let me explain you what exactly the Dynatrace automation with Python and what we are doing right now with Python script and the two Dynatrace automation. So if you are using Dynatrace regularly, there is a good chance to some monitoring tasks are becoming repetitive. Okay, some tasks may be repetitive. So if you take one example like synthetic monitoring, so every day you will fetch monitor details, checking monitor IDs, disabling monitor during maintenance window and enabling monitors again after deployment are all common tasks. Doing this one by one from the Dynatrace UI, but it will take some time, but it is not always the most efficient way. So right now, this is where Dynatrace automation is becomes useful. Now today we will discuss about Dynatrace automation with Python. So in this video, I will explain you how to automate tasks in Dynatrace using Python with a practical use case around synthetic monitors. Instead of keeping this tutorial, I will walk through a complete example what we are going to do. First, we will fetch the synthetic monitoring overview, how many monitors are there, and what is the names of those monitors. Okay, then followed by we will fetch that monitor details into a CSV format. Okay. After that, we will disable one monitor by running the script in our Dynatrace environment. Then followed by once we will enable all the monitors at a time using this Python script. Okay. So let me explain you what are the important prerequisites that you should have. So before you get started, you should have the Dynatrace environment and you should copy the environment ID. Environment ID is nothing but if you go to your Dynatrace environment, you can able to see here. So here, this is my Dynatrace environment ID, XCZ30905. And after that, you should have the API access token with the following scopes, settings.read and settings.write. Okay, after that, you should have the Python environment to run your Python script. So right now in this video, I am using the Google Colab. Google Colab is a free and open source platform where you can run the Python script and R as well. So while I'm doing my final year project in my BTech, I used to work on this Google Colab. So it is a very good tool and it is free and open source. And you can also access by search Google Colab in Google and you can get it. Okay. So it saves the code into your Google Drive. So everything will be saved in the cloud. So you can save the code automatically. So there is another important feature in this Google Colab is you can run this any type of a complex Python code in this Google Colab without any delay, without having any performance issues, because it is also providing the GPU based services as well. So right now you heard already, right? So ChatGPT, Copilot, those are all running on the GPUs, not CPUs. So right now my local machine is a CPU. Okay, so it is I mean it is very slow when you compared with GPU. Okay, and Google Colab is also providing the RAM of 12.7 GB and the disk space is 107 GB. Okay, so you will not face any glitches and you will not going to face any of the delays. Okay, so Google Colab will also provide the GPUs as well. Let me show you. Okay, if you click on the runtime, go to change runtime. So right now I am running this script with hardware accelerator on GPU. So if your code is very complex and it is very lengthy and it have some complex operations, at that time you can switch to GPU. So GPU will complete the code execution faster when we compared with CPU. So these services is really helpful in Google Colab. Okay. So you can also change the script from Python 3 to R and other languages which are very supported. So in this video, I'm going to use this Google Colab. Okay. So here we are, if you want to a short and brief, right? So this Dynatrace automation with Python means using Dynatrace REST APIs to perform monitoring and configuration tasks. So in this use case, we are going to do calling these synthetic monitors from the API, fetch monitor definitions and configuration details, and modifying and updating it. That's it. Okay. And first you should have the environment ID, then followed by the API access token with the following scopes, and followed by the Python environment, which is nothing but Google Colab. Okay. If you want to add more permissions to your API access token, it's up to you. You can also add it. Here, if you look at my API access token scopes, here API access token scopes is read.settings, write.settings, and I have also a few permissions, read synthetics and as well. You can you can add as many as you want, but the main important scopes are read settings and write settings. Okay, you don't forget to add the scopes into your API access token. Okay, now coming to our Dynatrace environment. So I have around 8 monitors in my environment, which are HTTP based, and some of are browser click path monitoring, which really caps the user interface. Okay, so there are four HTTP monitors and four browser click path monitors. Okay, so all are running with frequency 5 minutes. So let me show you. So first you need to get the API access token followed by the Dynatrace environment ID. So even though if you are using a new version of UI, right, you should not copy entire thing and paste it over there. It is not the right thing. Okay, even if you are a new environment, just copy that environment ID, then followed by you need to provide .live.dynatrace.com. Okay, and only it will able to access the APIs. I mean, Dynatrace REST APIs. If you post this, it won't support. Okay, as far as I know. Then followed by you should provide the API access token. So then followed by I will provide this entire script and entire this documentation in my Veerpedia website. After this video, you can go and check it out and you can walk through the blog. So first, this code. So the below Python code will fetch details of synthetic monitors like configuration and frequency and monitors ID as well. Okay, here this is my own Python code. And first thing I want to say, I'm not much expertise in Python. So if you found any code issues or if you can build a more efficient code, right, it is up to you. But I am not more expertise in Python, so that's why I build like this. To it will be very lengthy, and you can also build the code in a short and brief if you are much expertise in Python. Now followed by let me run this code. So before executing this code, you are required to have the most important libraries that you need to include in your code. Okay, so here I'm importing request. So request is a Python library and it is used to send HTTP requests to APIs or websites. Okay, the main purpose of request is it can call REST APIs, it can send GET, POST, PUT, delete requests, and it can download data from the internet also, and it would also authenticate using API tokens. So first you need to include this import request, then followed by JSON. Okay. So this library JSON is a JSON module is used to work with JSON data. So right now we will fetch the synthetic monitor in the format of JSON response body, okay, which is a standard format used by the most APIs. So first, it will get the JSON response body of the synthetic monitors to see all the values like tags, properties, and synthetic monitor locations. Everything you can able to see very clear in JSON format. Okay. And let me also share you the script in the and the next library we are going to use is pandas. Okay. So pandas is also another powerful library in Python, which is used for data analysis and manipulation. And it works with the tables, data frames, similar to Excel sheets. Okay. If you use pandas in your code, okay, you can also fetch the data like Excel sheet format also. Okay. Then you can also convert this into CSV and you can save it in your local machine. Okay. So these are the some important libraries. I just want to give a short and brief introduction about them. These are the important libraries that you need to include. So first, oh my God, let me reconnect. Okay. So I have already executed this. So total number of monitors is 8. Okay. So for the reference, I am going to create another monitor and let's check what's the count of monitors in our Python. Let me create a synthetic monitor for Zoho homepage. If you want to add tags, you can add. It's up to you. And let me give it 5 minutes frequency and select any 3 locations. Next and save. Let me check the data whether I am able to pass all the executions or not. So the result is success. Okay, our monitor is working fine. So now the monitor's count is 9. Let me run the script. Okay, it will fetch all the monitors. Okay, and followed by the monitors names as well. Total monitors 8. Here you don't see Zoho. Okay, see list API status 200 and the total monitors is 9. And our Zoho homepage monitor is also able to see. Okay, good. Here you will get the JSON response body overview of synthetic monitors, then followed by the locations. And here it will take one of the monitor called NDTV home, and it is in enable state. Okay. Now here we are representing all the monitors in CSV format. If you can see, there are 8 monitors. It starts from 0 to 7. Total number of monitors are 8. So We just now created the Zoho homepage monitor as well. Let me execute the script again, and you should get the count 9. Total config space from API is 9. Okay, total monitors in this data frame is 9. Okay, Zoho is added, and you will able to see the frequency, entity type, and entity is enabled or okay. So for sometimes due to some deployments, we are supposed to enable and disable some monitors. Once the deployment has been done, we will check if there are any errors or is there any updates occurred in home page or is there any URL has been changed or not. So once you check all these things, you can enable the monitors. Okay. For suppose you have around some 100 monitors in your environment. So you have disabled all the monitors at a time, and you have to enable some set of monitors, only few. Out of 100, you should enable only some 20 to 30. At that time, how you can implement this script? Don't worry. Just copy the monitor name, sorry, monitor ID, then paste it here in the script. Okay. So the below script will disable the synthetic monitor with the monitor ID. Okay. Let me take any of the monitor. Let me take this monitor ID, BCCI home, and paste it here. So earlier I have a disable Microsoft 365 monitor. Okay. Microsoft. Now I'm going to disable this BCCI home monitor. Just run the script again. Yeah. Monitor name BCCI homepage. Current status is true, which is enabled, and here we disable the monitor. Okay. Let me check the monitor status and yeah. So our BCCI monitor is in a disabled state. You see, right? It is marking with a gray color, which is disabled. Just select that monitor. On top of that, you can see the option called enable. If it is already enabled, you can see disable option here. Okay. So this is the process. You can enable and sorry, you can disable monitor with monitor ID. So let me enable this. Okay. Now come to our last code. Okay. So here I will paste some monitor IDs. At a time, I will enable all these monitors. Okay. This is the script. So if monitor is processing to enable, it will give the monitor ID followed by monitor name as well. Then it will give the summary whether all the monitors are enabled or not. If there are any failures while enabling the monitors, you will see that a failures count 1 or 2 like that. Okay, just enter this and you have to do it like that. So here I have provided only 7 monitors. Okay, so right now we have around 9 monitors. So let me add rest of 2 monitors as well. Okay, no worries. We can enable only. So we can first we will disable all these monitors. Okay. So out of 9, I want to enable only 7. Okay, so if you see all the monitors is going to disable. Let's refresh the screen. Okay, all the monitors are disabled. Here I want to enable only few monitors out of 9. Okay, so I have already provided those HTTP monitors and synthetic monitors. I mean browser monitors IDs here. Okay, just to push all these monitor names in this code and just run this code. It will enable all the monitors which are provided here. Okay, just execute, come to the bottom and you will see, okay, Meta support enabled, Microsoft 365 enabled, Apple Store enabled, Azure, okay, NDTV Home, BCCI, and Hindu newspaper. So total we have enabled 7 monitors and no failures. Okay, these are the enabled monitors name. Let's refresh. So IPL and Zoho homepage need to be enabled. Just copy those monitor IDs as well. Copy this monitor ID. If it is HTTP, it will start with HTTP. If it is a browser click path monitor, the monitor name start with synthetic. Okay, just copy the monitor ID and just update the script, comma, next comma, add the IPL monitor ID as well. Synthetic. Perfect. Now I will exclude all these monitors, okay? Because these monitors are already enabled. Just exclude them. Now I want to enable the Zoho and IPL test. Again, run the script. Processing monitor. Okay, Zoho monitor enabled, IPL monitor enabled. Okay. Let me refresh the screen again and we'll see those 2 monitors are enabled or not. Okay, Zoho is enabled and IPL is also enabled. So yeah, so this is the task that you can perform with Python script, and you can also be used for the different use cases as well. Okay, if you have a more number of use cases, you can develop the code accordingly, and you can also update. You can also delete the monitors as well. And if you want to set the maintenance window, for that you need to pull up the Python code accordingly, and you can use. I will give you this entire notebook in my Wikipedia website. You can go and check it out. Okay. Thank you.